Hello, and thanks for tuning in once again. 2 weeks in a row, we must be friends. Hello to listeners old and new. The novelty's gone, we've lost a few. But we won't fret, we will not frown. I'm here, I'm funny, and Hunter's a clown. So settle down and turn the volume to the max, because here comes a few of your favourite tracks.
Wow, Scott, once again, goosebumps, that's all I can say. What's that one called?
It's untitled, we don't have a name for that. It's probably not as good as the first one that we had last week, but...
Well, that's questionable. That's debatable.
I mean, do you know who writes these? Do you know who writes these?
Who writes them?
I write them. So.
Well, I could only imagine it's an award-winning writer who writes that kind of
He's
stuff.
embarrassed me again. No, seriously, I have won an award. I'll say that, but let's leave that. We won't talk about that anymore.
It's gone red.
Well, maybe later on, but not for now.
Save that. Let's save that
for when I'm feeling down. Okay, do you want to read out the text and email?
Yeah, I'll give that a shout. Okay, the text number is 077. I'm going to just wait a second because some people are saying that they got their phones. I'm saying they've got their phones or pen and paper now. Pretty much now. Yeah, now.
Yeah, no, a second. Yeah, no.
Yeah. 077 66 40 41 42. That was quite slow.
Yeah, so we...
But yeah...
Sorry to interrupt. Don't interrupt. Go on if you've got something else to say.
You've got to text the word junction.
Oh, well in.
The word junction. It says it in capitals there. Put it in capitals, just in case. Actually, no, you don't need to do that.
Well, you can. That's choice.
It's choice.
You can't dictate to people.
Personal choice.
Right, anyway, so we're going to play another song now, but stay tuned because we've got a lot of good stuff coming up. This is Ellie Goulding with Starry Eyed. That was Owl City with Fireflies. Really sorry about that. I don't know what happened. You choked. No, I lined up Ellie Goulding, but from now on we're going to back announce the songs. We're not going to announce the songs before they happen because we don't actually know what's coming next.
The bottom line is you choked.
Did I?
Good point. Listen, we've had a few texts in. My favourite one so far has got to be from an old friend, a good old friend called Kat. She's just texted in a lovely little text. Kat, right on my Facebook wall, we'll arrange a little get-together.
And that's not the time or the place.
Wow.
You can't have a private conversation with Kat. We've got God knows how many people listening to this.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
you're right. And also, my Baz as well.
My Baz. Your Baz.
He sent a nice little text in.
So that's text from his old friend Kat and his Baz. Hunter.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, and Lewis as well. Can I just say, when you text in, put your name on it.
Yeah, put your name, because we...
Lewis.
Yeah. As you know, I like poems. We've discussed this just now.
So do I.
I've been scouring the internet all week, and I've found what can only be described as a beautiful poem. Do you want to hear it, or...?
I'd love to hear it. I'd love nothing more.
You ready? Everyone ready? Okay. There is only one reason why we are alive, why all of us struggle every day. An answer so simple, no one thought it. It's been the same for thousands of years, and I have looked and finally caught it, why everyone wastes so many tears. To make memories and die is our reason, to stay alive until we meet our fate, to make ends meet season after season. Life means death in fate's cruel translation book, so don't be fooled by life's hopeful look.
Scott, what was that?
A poem. A beautiful poem.
Scott, that was one of the most morbid things I've ever heard. What was that all about?
It was called The Meaning of Life.
The Meaning of Life?
Yep.
It was about death.
Right. Well,
mate, where did you get that from?
I don't really want to say.
I would like you to tell me and every other listener, everyone's listening. Where'd you get it from?
I got it from www.emocorner.com.
Corner.
Emo Corner.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you're gonna get out of this, old mate. Because that was not beautiful.
Play a jingle. That was Stereophonics with Could You Be the One, and that was for Lewis King.
Lewis, I was just wondering, could you be the one for me?
That is poignant. Okay, I'd just like to quickly say a shout out myself to my good friend Josh, who's listening at home. No, Josh, I cannot tell that story as much as I'd love to, because it would improve my street cred. Okay.
I'd like to say a shout out to Ash as well. He's listening in. He knows where it's at. This is where it's at. For anyone else who's listening in and wants to text in, that rhymes, unintentional.
You're more than welcome.
07766 40 41 42. That was quite fast.
You must start your text with the word junction.
I'll do it again now. 07766 40 41 42. You got to
start your text with the word junction.
Simple as that.
We are taking requests today. As you've seen, Lewis requested a bit of Stereophonics because he's Welsh. So if anyone else wants to make a request and it is on the system, we shall play it for you. So yeah, but now's the time I think everyone who listened last week's been waiting for. When we make Hunter look like an absolute fool, it is time for the quiz. Are you ready for the quiz?
I think so.
Let me just explain the rules again. If you get more than, was it more than 2 wrong? Yeah, if you get more than 2 wrong, there is an embarrassing story about Hunter. So we'll do the 5 questions, then we'll play a song, and then we'll tell the story, which because I'm sure he won't get.
How dare you? Continue.
Right, question number 1. You can play along at home as well. Who is the leading Premiership goalscorer of all time?
I'm going to go with Alan Shearer.
My God, he's got one right.
Is that right?
Yeah, right off the bat. That's 1 out of 1.
Alan Shearer's headers. Simple as
Just
that.
Alan Shearer. I'm tempted to deduct a point for cockiness there.
Well, do it if you want.
No, I'm not going to. Which film star, this question 2, has starred in films such as Napoleon Dynamite and Blades of Glory?
Have
Have a guess.
a stab in the dark.
No, that's wrong. It's actually John Heder. Not Stab in the Dark. This year's Christmas number 1 was Rage Against the Machine with Killing in the Name. Who was the artist and the song title that Rage Against the Machine beat to the top spot on Christmas... Well, not Christmas Day, but they were number 1 on Christmas Day, so...
It was that guy from that show.
Name? Just his first name will do. This was the biggest chart battle in recent times, and you can't remember who it was between, and you're on a radio show. You should be ashamed of yourself.
It wasn't Ryan, was it?
No, that's wrong. That's 2 wrong. You can't get 1 more wrong, okay? 1 more wrong.
Who was
the story's coming out. It was
No, yeah.
Joe McElderry with The Climb.
Ah,
The
Joe.
classic Miley Cyrus song, which reached number 2 in Christmas week, but then went on to get to number 1 later on. So, bit of trivia. Which spreadable cheese is also the name of a US city?
Spreadable cheese. Spreadable cheese. Oh, that's Philadelphia.
That is right. So, you got 2 right, 2 wrong. It all rides on this one.
Go
As
on.
of September 2008, how many people were there in the world?
8,498,567,081.
What would you actually do if that was exactly what I've got here?
I would run out of the studio naked and run around campus naked, simple as that.
Well, no one wants to see that, so you're wrong. The correct answer was 6.721 billion, which means that an embarrassing story about Hunter is coming up after this song.